Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to slay the Spire? I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm ready. Thinking I might be. We're certainly gonna try. But even after I win, like, the Spire isn't slain. I don't know if I understand. I just don't understand, man. Hello. Hello. Are you ready to slay, Queen? I don't know if I'm as much of a slayer. It's apparently what they call us, though. We're slayers. Hello, slayers. What's up, slayers? Are you ready for another Spire update? I don't know if they... Is that what they called us in Spire 1, too? I didn't know that. Let me go check. How are you doing, Fused? Fused? Let's see. Happy Slay the Spire 2. It's February. Okay. Greetings, Slayers. Okay, we were apparently called Slayers forever. Hi, everybody. Hi again. Wait. They use Slayers like one time. I don't know. You're good? That's good. It's good. A little eepy today. I did the classic. Where I woke up very early and sleeping again wasn't an option. Because it's like... I could roll around for like 2 hours, I guess, if I wanted to pretend like I was sleeping. But instead I just decided to get up. Yeah, when that happens, yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst. I don't remember. I had some kind of, like, aggressive nightmare. Like, not the nightmare was aggressive, the nightmare itself. It was like a nightmare involving aggression. There was violence or something happening in that dream. And then I just, like, woke up. I don't know. I don't know. But we're here. We're alive. We're awake. We're doing it. I was cooking some memes. I think they're good memes. I love... Sometimes you just start making something and then you're like, man, what a good meme. I love this meme. You know, some people might not love this meme, but that's okay. This meme, I like this meme. Good meme. But apparently people have been watching the two most recent videos did really well, and I have no idea why. There's literally no indication as to why those videos would have performed well, I guess. Well, I mean, the one has had a decent bit more editing time in it, so there's that. But really did not expect the Chaos Zero just update discussion to do well. I guess it's because I made the title clickbait as hell, but I have no idea. Hate clickbait. Hate to use it, hate to see it. Hate that it works. That's me, I'm just a big serial hater. I mean, I'm actually a serial lover. But, oh, no, I can't be yawning already. I can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Need to be awake. Need to be doing stuff. Oh, I played some Master Duel as well. No. I wanted to make a new deck, and then I realized that making new decks requires like a lot of currency, and that was unfortunate because I started doing the event and I'm like, oh yeah, the event's gonna give me lots of pulls. I already had like 100 or so, I think, 100 packs worth of opening that I could do. So I think I opened like 120 packs maybe of the set for the stuff that I was looking for, and I got like a few URs. It's so bad. No. I was pulling for Vanquish Soul. And I pulled like one Mad Love. I pulled one Mad Love and like 5 Stake Your Souls. I'm like, come on, man. Because I have to craft all of the K9 cards because the pack isn't in the shop. So, I was hoping to pull, like, you know, 2 more Mad Loves, any Holly Sues, but I just pulled the stupid Gizmek cards. And I dusted all of them, and I have, like, 390 UR dust now, so I can craft, what's that, 13 cards? But I need 16 cards. So it's like, if just 1 or 2 of them, you know, 3, I guess, specifically in this case, if 3 of them were playable URs, then I could have just put them in the deck. But RNG was like, you get Gizmek cards. Yeah, Cool Tune is pretty lame. I'm not huge on Cool Tune. I wanted to try the Triad Vanquish Soul K9. It looks fun. Whenever people on the other side of the table are playing it, I'm like, damn, that deck looks really fun. Why am I playing stupid-ass Widow Anchors? And why are we doing that? I dismantled Vanquish Soul a while ago. Really? It's just not like the deck? It keeps coming back. I craft it, then it dies. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that it's a core that's decent, that can stick around, but you never know. Feels like the power creep nowadays is very high, they really amped it up. You know what I mean? I'm still waiting for lab support. Like, we're gonna get like a second Arius effect. It's gonna say like discard this card and another card from your hand. Like, set a lab trap from your deck. You can activate it this turn. We'll probably wriggle back even if it gets hit. Yeah, my concern isn't that, like, it would get hit. My concern is that if it, you know, strategies change over time and stuff like that, right? Which is part of why I like Striker, because that deck doesn't, like, it changes, but it changes because the spell cards change, not because they swap out the entirety of the core. So it, you know, that deck plays the same, mostly the same. And I'm confident, like, I'm at least moderately confident that they are never going to kill Sky Striker. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I won a mirror, actually. I felt pretty good about that. I won a Sky Striker mirror today. It was literally today, because I played a little bit today. Dude activated, like, 5 engages. Like, 5 engages, had multi-roll, set 4 back row, and it was not enough. It was not enough to stop me from obliterating them. It was pretty cool. Yeah, the critical mass of thing that got me there was I think they zeked out the Ray reanimate, so they're like, haha, your Sky Striker Ray is I've banished it with my Zeke effect. Get blasted. But I don't know if it was last card in hand. I must have had Engage or something. But we afterburners their Zeke, and then also hit their Widow Anchor. Because their last two cards, the cards they set were Engage, Linkage off multi-roll. So they didn't set a second Widow Anchor, which was probably a mistake. But because we knew that they didn't set a second Widow Anchor, we hit the other one that they set. Which I guess, like, their back row was... I'm trying to think about it. Their back row was Lemnis Gate, Widow Anchor, Engage, Linkage. Yeah. Point being that, I didn't mention, like, the important part about that is, like, destroying Zeke, let me get back Rose. That was the important part. So we got Rose off that. I was just surprised that I won because they drew like 5 cards off of their 5 engages. I was like, dog, I'm so dead. I wasn't dead, thankfully, but yeah, they Lemnis Gated for 6 and then didn't bounce their own Rose because, like, their Widow Anchor was offline, right? So I think I probably would have been in a worse situation if they could activate it. But because they couldn't activate it, they, like, Lemnis Gated, they bounced my shit. Like, didn't bounce their own Rose. And then, like, I think they raid into... Excuse me, they raid into a link so that they could Lemnis Gate into Zeke to hit my Rose. Not Rose, my Ray. And, like, I already did all my, like, activate Ray effects... like reanimate, they zeked the reanimate, and then it was Afterburners All-Star time. That was pretty sweet. Ah, yeah. I hate to say that Master Duel has been fun. It's always, like, a little fun to play it a little bit, and it stops being fun when, like, I have to play it too much, or I'm actually trying to grind for rank, because, like, you'll just get the stupidest loss streaks that suck. Cool Tune is also, like, kind of annoying, to be honest. Like, it's hard to interact with them. Did I say the replay? I don't think I did. I should probably do that. I might still be able to, because it saves your last, like, 20 matches or something, right? It's not like I played a whole lot of matches, so I might still have it. Yeah, Cool Tune sucks. Cool Tune's a big suck. Big zucker. Yeah. Because I kind of anticipate, like, oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, interact with their stuff. Like, leave after 24 hours. Oh yeah, it was today, so I should probably be able to save it. But I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna Widow Anchor, like, one of their summons, because it makes sense. Welcome, Anime for Life. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. Yeah. I assume that I'm going to be able to Widow Anchor their stuff, and then it's, like, pretty good. But they also have, like... They have 2 dodges per turn, and also, even if you Widow Anchor the thing, they'll just have more shit. And then I want to be able to keep up removal for their spell card. Not spell card. Their field spell. but like there's nothing like I can't actually deal with it because they use the like pop your thing on synchro. And it's like, okay, well, I can't like 0 dies. I guess I could just like summon Ray. Maybe these are situations where I'm not able to do that. I think I also haven't really been searching for Ray. I should do that. I think there are some games where like maybe I could have searched for Ray and then I didn't. The look at hand is so disgusting. Yeah, I think the look at hand when they go first is like pretty gross. I think the look at hand when they're going second like doesn't matter. Welcome, Poi, welcome. We're just chatting about Master Duel. The current state of Master Duel and how I pulled like 120 packs of stuff for a deck that I wanted to make and then just like didn't get cards that I needed. I got like 5 dupes of the card that is restricted to 1. Like, limited, I guess. It's limited to 1. And then I didn't pull any of the other cards I needed. Yeah. Cool Tune has like a bounce, like a graveyard piece, right? Like a put card on bottom, I think, from grave. Then they have reorder the top, like Fate Seal you. They have Fate Seal and look at hand. Which is like, what the hell, man? Why do you have all of these things? It's kind of crazy that they have all of those things. And they can just synchro from hand. And they have 2... They also have ×2, like, a quick effect search synchro summon. What the fuck? Have you considered Book of Eclipse? No, I'm running Super Poly. I guess Book of Eclipse is interesting. But yeah, it's like Super Poly for Ship of Theseus, or a Sea Monster of Theseus. Which, like, is supposed to be good. I keep thinking, like, oh, I hit their, I hit, like, 2 of their tuners. This should probably stop them. And then it just, like, doesn't. Like, okay. Cool, man. How much does Fate Sealing matter in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're searching your deck 10 times a turn anyways? Well, the context for Fate Sealing is twofold. If you dead draw a card, then, like, if you're going second and you've been Fate Sealed, they probably gave you a bad card. So it's like trying to play Storm and they top deck a land for you. So it's like, well, I only have 5 cards to storm off with now instead of 6, which is kind of a big deal. Then if you're going first, it doesn't matter as much, but like same context. Same sort of context. If you've spent all of your resources to play your combo turn and you're trying to like prevent your opponent from doing stuff, but they like grind out resources, and then part of grinding out the resources was they top deck a land for you. After the dust settles, you're gonna draw land, which is like kind of bad. So there are also certainly cards that are like pretty bricky in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like cards that are conditional on if your opponent activated a monster effect. So if they just give that card to you and never activate a monster effect on your turn, then like you can't activate it. So like Fate Sealing matters a lot, actually. like a very, very significant amount. Also, the other card gets banished, which also matters because when you're trying to search for that card with your search effects, if it got banished, that's bad. Like the deck I play has a 1-of, so if you banish the 1-of, miraculously, if you've miraculously banished the 1-of, it's pretty bad. It has also happened before. It's not impossible. The Cool Tune sucks. You've been streaming for 168 hours, have I? Does it say that I've been streaming for 168 hours? What? Fair. When you only get 1 to 3 proper draws throughout a game, then bricking even one can matter a lot. Yeah, I think that's the major context. You better hope the top 3 cards of your deck are all good because you'll be getting the worst one if the opponent is good. Yeah. I think it's like a pretty reasonable question, actually, though, to be like, you would think that Fate Sealing doesn't matter a lot, and then it happens. I think particularly because that was my conclusion, where I'm like, okay, you're looking at the top 2 cards of my deck, like, why do I give a shit? And then they give me Droll and Lockbird, and I'm like, oh. This does nothing. The only thing this does is Widowwanker into 2-effect monsters Camellia. And that's like... So I still have a Widowwanker on my board somehow. I don't know how that happened. Draw, Droll, die. Yeah, I don't know. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty face up. Or, like, I play card games pretty face up, which is, like, part of the reason why I play Sky Striker. Is that, like, the premise of Sky Striker is that if I draw cards off of Engage, like, if I search and draw a card off Engage, that means I have more cards than you. So if I do that, like, 3 times in a turn, that means I have 3 more cards than you. So if I have 3 more cards than you, then I can, like, Widowwanker 2 of your cards and then Super Poly the rest. And then not be concerned. Right? Like, you can know all of these cards. You could check my entire back row, but the reality is that I have 3 more cards than you. So, like, your hand literally can't beat me. Right? So, mind you, I lose a lot in Master, so it only works to a point. But, yeah, I care less about the information stuff. I guess it matters if they, like, check early and then they're debating whether to Ash or Droll you. But even then, it feels like, okay, like, play Rhoda. I get Drolled and die. Like, play Rhoda, I guess they can think about whether they Ash Rhoda, but... Like, they still need to... Wouldn't they still need to, like, play Chip and then look? The context is if they go first and then they do it and then check. Like, that's pretty bad, I guess. Yeah. I don't want to, like, completely undermine it. It's like, I know that it's a thing. Like, I know it does stuff. Like, obviously, I tactics people and then look at their hand and then take something, right? So, and you go like, okay, well, negates here should be good. As long as they don't top deck, like, something, right? So, like, information is good. Information is still good in Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like I tend to play decks where I care less about information. Or, like, the general runnings of the deck care less about information. You can't out information drawing 3 cards off of Engage. That's what I'll say. Okay. Are we, what do we think? Do we play the game? Is it time to play the video game? What do we think? How do we feel about playing video games? Maybe? Might be time. Could be. Floating between Defect and Silent. I kind of wanted to play more Defect. Ooh. Double removal. It's so tasty. I think probably theoretically one of the best things you could get. Double remove strike on specifically Defect. It's pretty insane. I am not awake enough for this, though. It's like, if we're feeling brave, we can do that. But it might be something like this. Got a banger run today with Hidden Gem. Card is absolute gas. Yeah, can you believe that we have the nerfed version of Hidden Gem? Isn't that, like, insane to think? That, like, Hidden Gem used to just... You could just keep doing it. Like... As if that's, like, ever fair for any reason. I mean, to be fair, like... I don't... I understand that, like, playing it multiple times and stacking it onto one card is theoretically like, wow, you can get infinite scaling, infinite value, which the obvious thing is that it's never necessary, and then you're basically just clip farming. But it's still good that they removed it. Like, that they took it away. Like, it's not... That doesn't mean you should leave it in. There's a pure poison deck where my only sources of poison were 2 copies of deadly poison. Beat Queen on turn 5 with just deadly poisons. Oh, because you hidden gem them? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I haven't really been playing a whole lot. Oh, actually, what I have been playing, I've been playing co-op with a friend. And they just, So we went from drawing, like, Goatsy to drawing, like... It got really bad. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not good. The things that I drew, I took screenshots of them, and I'm like, I just literally can't show these on stream. Right? Like, what if you took Test Subject? But Test Subject has, like, 3 heads coming out of him, right? So, like, you can do some artistry with that. I was gonna check and see if the boss was the one. What's the Mist guy? The guy who explodes? The Sylveon guy with Misty Explosion. Whatever his name is. The point is that, like, his profile face is, like... It looks like an opening with water coming out of it. And we really... That one was a drawing. Yeah, we got Waterfall Giant. It was Waterfall Giant. Yeah, we got even worse with it because I drew it like dripping, kind of, to make like a puddle of something. So we were crazy with it. Something like this. Anyways. Flagbearer for Slay the Spire 2. I really want to do it, but the unfortunate thing is, I guess I don't have to... I can just erase everything. The unfortunate thing is that, like, the degree of coding that is required is, like, beyond my capabilities at the moment. And I'm hoping that, like, when there's more documentation and stuff, that it... how do I say? They give good examples for how to, like, write cards and stuff, because I just cannot successfully implement cards, so... Can't successfully implement a lot of things, but... Yeah, which their recommendation was, like, you know, just decompile the code, but the decompiled code is a little bit different from how they actually write it in source, so... I will do it eventually. I just need, like, more help. It's pretty nice, though, that people ask. They're like... It's weird for me to think that there are people who have actually just played Flagbearer. They've also found my stream and gone like, yo, when's the next one? Which is pretty, interesting to me. Do I need a leap? I think I'm good. Looking for, like, Strike Plus or something. Love the character. Thank you. Did you play the second one or the first one? Because I'm thinking of translating, like, or porting, basically, the second one first. And then we'll make Pseudo Watcher after. They're both fun. It's a good set of mods, so it's reasonable to look forward to the last in the trilogy. Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll have Flagbearer 3 just like the Spire 4. Or 2? Flagbearer 4 for Slay the Spire 3. There we go. We figured it out. Take a refract. Refract. Oh. I was counting on channeling this with Consuming Shadow and then realized that's not how that works. Well, let's say the Spire 2 dropped before, got deep into it. Didn't know there was a difference. I didn't know there was a difference. Sorry, I know you're just being honest. I just think it's funny. Because, the second one definitely, I was like... It's really surprising how big of a design constraint stancing is. Like, just the existence of stances is like just a huge design hurdle, basically. So the second one attempted to basically remove the stancing stuff. Because the first one was, I want to make stancing stuff. I want to make Fixed Watcher with more Dirtle elements. And the second one was... Turns out it's probably impossible to fix Watcher. So... It's not impossible. Fixed. Yeah, in massive air quotes. The first one definitely was not Fixed Watcher. That's interesting. Maybe skill potion over this. But yeah, I definitely think making like a dirtily focused character in this game sounds like it'll be fun. Stance Forever OP archetype. Yeah, I think the main issue is that, like, what you want to do is you want to have payoffs for stancing because, like, that's the fun part, right? So having a flurry of blows is fun. Like, the card is incredibly good, but also it's fun to have that type of effect. So you want to give payoffs for stancing, but as soon as you give payoffs to stancing, like, then you can theoretically... like, if one of the payoffs is card draw a la Rushdown, then, like, it becomes very silly very fast. Or, Mental Fortress. Because you're like, oh, Mental Fortress seems like kind of reasonable. If you switch in and out of a stance, you get like 8 block. It seems kind of fair. And then you draft 3 of them and stance switch like 8 times in a turn, and you have 7 billion block without playing a single block card. And then you're like, oh. Whoops. Oopsie doopsie. So it's just difficult, right? I think that, interestingly, Spire 2 is a lot better suited to it, because I think, like doing once per turns is probably reasonable. Stuff like that. I don't know what I want to buy here, because I'm thinking about, like, Cool-Headed Hotfix. Like, I want both of those, but, like, Prayer Wheel probably wins me the run, right? If I just get to pick a lot of cards. I think that's the stipulation. We've already removed 2 strikes, so that's we don't have to remove here. With how happily you pick up Ori, I'm a bit surprised you didn't go for the Prayer Wheel immediately, though Hotfix and Cool-Headed are hard to pass up. Well, yeah, those are the 2 things I'm deciding between. Like, Prayer Wheel is just really good, right? Because it increases your chances of finding a rare, right? My understanding is that's how that works. If, like, I don't know if anyone has confirmed if, like, card rewards work the same. Like, the scaling chances for card rewards, if they work the same or not. Or if Prayer Wheel interacts with that. But yeah, Cool-Headed Hotfix is, like, you know, like, upgrade Hotfix or Cool-Headed. Probably Hotfix. Feels like how I can beat this boss. And, like, automation is theoretically good, but I don't... Like, I don't know. And the weird thing about this card is that I feel like in a deck where you can draw 10 cards, like you've already won the game, probably. Like, I'm probably drawing 10 cards off of, like, 2 rocket punches and a turbo, right? Plus other things. So, like, why do I need another energy source? Seems weird. I'll try these and then removing another strike. Hopefully that's not removing too many strikes. This is 18 plus stuff. There's Burbo. We love Burbo here. It's a wee bit unfortunate. I wanted to block, but... We're dying. Oh. Did that mean I die? No. I am incredibly awake right now. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. That probably means I should spend more time, like, thinking, you know what I mean? I never looked too closely at the numbers, but at least in Slay the Spire 1, the rare card award for normal fight starts at minus 2%, which makes sense, so you can't just bank a rare immediately. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, if it's 1%, that's not too bad, right? It's like, no. Like, it's... That means every once in a while you'll randomly win the run on floor 2. It's obviously an exaggeration, but... You know, that type of beat. Oh. I did not upgrade hotfix. Well, I think these Dark Orbs are going to need to do some pretty heavy lifting. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, wow. Okay, So, like, currently our plan is drawing cards, hotfix, hopefully, and then Consuming Shadow gets, like, some value off of eating the lightning rod every turn, basically. I feel like I want to take Coolant. Create Glass Orb, eat Glass Orb every turn. That seems pretty good, actually. I was thinking about Coolant, but, like, it's like 6 block, right? Basically. Without Capacitor and stuff. I think you sold me on make Glass Orb, eat Glass Orb. That's probably better. It does keep the Shadow Orbs in play as well, yeah. Yeah, something like Consuming Shadow Frost Orb was what I was thinking for, like, the standard, because then you, like, block with channeling the Frost Orb and then keep the Dark Orbs around. It's kind of like where I started with this, and then now I don't know where I'm at. But yeah, channeling a Glass Orb every turn seems, like, valid in certain situations, so... Each card reward is rolled independently, so it would start at 3%. Yeah, that's pretty high, honestly. Mm-hmm. Prismatic Gem. Huh. Maybe Quadcast is a way for us to, like, use the Dark Orbs. Like, I want to say that that's probably what I should actually be doing, but it's really tempting to take the Prismatic Gem. it's pretty tempting. I've never been offered Prismatic Gem. It seems very good. Yeah, it's like you get Prismatic Shard and also just energy. So if you don't draft cards, it's just energy. Which is pretty crazy. But I want to say that our deck needs, like, something to do. Like, it needs a little bit more oomph, you know? And I feel like Quadcast is a good way to do that. Quadcast these Dark Orbs. These nuts. We have some gold. Could spend my gold. I don't really like the elite paths. There's not a lot of safety. One energy is also a good way to do that, but fair enough. Yeah, I don't know how much I can... Like, I was thinking about if I upgraded the cool-headeds, then the one energy is a lot better, because then I have 2 draw 2s in my deck. But I also drafted this turbo, and I have a scavenge. And it feels like I already somewhat have an energy solution for my cool-headeds, and the cool-headeds aren't upgraded yet. Whereas, like, in my first elite fight, I probably need to quadcast a shadow, a dark. Like, I probably need to quadcast a shadow, otherwise this deck doesn't do enough. That's sort of where I ended up. Speaking of, I'm still not super confident that my deck does anything, so I think we're going to do something like this. Something like that. It doesn't die. Fight Through and Thunder. Is Thunder good for our quadcast? Other days Enchant Wordle in 5 unassisted despite it not being a particularly well-known card. That was pretty nice. Enchant Wordle? As in, like, is this Magic the Gathering enchantments? Oh, it's any card? It's just called Enchant Wordle? Nice. What was the card? I feel like Thunder is adding to this. Like, we are trying to evoke something. And evoking Lightning Orbs isn't, like, out of the question. Also, evoking 1 Lightning Orb once per turn with Consuming Shadow, like, I feel like the deck's not doing that much, but okay. I don't know what that card does. What's that card do? I like Nimble on Lightning Rod. It doesn't really block for a whole lot to begin with. I feel like this doesn't add a whole lot to what I want to do. We can Candelabra to have more energy on turn 2. I don't really know what I was hoping for, but maybe more than this. Maybe Candelabra and, like, Swift Potion. Because then we can make better use of the energy if we don't have anything. Podcast is here. Hey, is it Talk? Your name Talk? Tatch? It's Agnes Tachyon, right? That's their name. Like the Umusume Tachyon. Charge battery, leap barrage. Am I looking for defense? I mean, I really only have picked up lightning rod as defense. I wouldn't mind a charge battery. Agnes Tachyon. Yeah, sorry. I know that it's Tachyon, but there's exactly one person I know who just loves rage baiting. Just loves rage baiting, specifically me, by saying Tachyon. I don't like this fight. Vidalian Knights. It is a 3-mana 2/2 first striker with Island Home. Island Home? I'll pay you to give it flying until end of turn. What is Island Home? The heck? What the helly? Like, Quadcast Dark Orb is there. It's for 48. Guess that seemed pretty good. Can I block more? Probably okay. I mean, it's not okay because this isn't actually our elite fight, but I'm just coping. There's Turbo Part 2 if we want it. I don't think we need it just yet. So I'll pass. I don't know if I can fight this elite. The elitist non-elite fight? Yeah, Hunter Killer sucks. Like, it's awful. Like, literally the worst. Island Home is can't attack unless opponent has an island and gets sacked if you don't have an island. Is that the text on Dandan? Like the Dandan card? Or it is? Okay, okay. I was like, that sounded familiar. I think next turn we're very likely to use both of these potions. This is kind of gas because we also have a Reptile Trinket. That's like a non-zero amount of damage. Play all of these. Okay. Not the worst, not the worst. Don't think I care about these. Do kind of wish I had more powers, but white noise is not it. You were looking for refract here. We're gonna have a lot of energy next turn anyways. I guess I do actually want to channel one Dark Orb, because it kills you. Sweet. Get gunked. Right. Right, you know, the mechanic that the that the fight does, right. I do remember that. Oh, remember when I wanted powers? Hey, look, it's a subroutine. I wonder, do I take subroutine with the intention that I'm going to see a lot of powers from the thing? I don't think I can take it now because we're gonna do like 2 fights, fight the crab. So the crab, I just thought I'd let you know that the crab, like, you know, if you like, if you, you know, if you, I'm just saying, like, you know, the, like, the crab, if you, I'm just saying that if you like, I don't think I've ever heard my friend say, I'm going to kill you more times than the last time we played Slay the Spire together. Oh, what, Knowledge Demon? Knowledge Demon has like a... They're wearing like a thing, right? Like a thing. So this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense anymore. I drew some hands because it like looked like they were holding like their skirt up. And then I gave them anime legs. You know, it's the classic. It's the classic shot. The most classic. Yeah, they were not impressed. Just say not impressed. Maybe I take a second hotfix because neither of them are upgraded and I have like other things that I want to upgrade. Maybe I think I'm making the mistake that I made with the that silent deck the one time, which is like I don't actually have to fight these elites. I just want to upgrade my cool-headeds. I think Bing Bong is okay right now. Is it just default to giving you Bing Bong every time? Like, I swear it's not supposed to do that. Okay. That's random. I think the last number of times that I've done only take one off of the thing, it's been Bing Bong, just like every time. Which I think is kind of funny. So I can't actually, like, hold a Dark Orb? I can hold one of them, I guess. And that's... Is that enough? Might be enough. It's for 38. It's not enough because I need to play stuff this turn. Well, that's okay. Like, does quad casting actually kill them? I think blocking for 20 is good. I believe we are dead. Yeah, it's 34. I couldn't turn around here. Eee. There was a turn where I got hit for like 28. I don't think I'm like awake enough to be able to rewind this to see if I did anything. Just turned around. I guess when I turned around to face... On the turn where I turned around to face this one, maybe I didn't have to? Like, maybe I just had enough block? I don't actually know. It's 34. Anyways, we're dead. But... for as little of a plan that deck had, did surprisingly well. I guess we had glass orbs for the AoE boss fight, but it... I don't know, it just was, It just didn't have enough of a plan, I think. Crucible me. I'm a big guy. I mean, this path doesn't look super awesome. This one also is like a shop right away. Like 2 shops if I want to fight this elite, then it's 2 bonfires. Like, it's just so bad. Like, it's just kind of bad. It says bonfire elite, but it has 6 encounters before it. Maybe we can take on 6 encounters. Maybe it's actually fine. Let's see. Let's see. I like that with the new potion Meow Boon, you can get up to 10 potion slots. That's a lot of potion slots. Is there a new one? Or was it already in the game? I can't tell what's new and not new in this game anymore. Sure. Sure to capacitor. You know what? We're not going to see a shop for the rest of the act. We'll take a look. We'll take a look in our book. See what we get. Refract still isn't bad. Like, I feel like this card is not bad when you can commit to it. I guess better with Frost Orbs. There's a Lightning Rod. It's just like a card that does damage, you know? 1 slot and 2 Rain of Potions. It's 3, and then Potion Belt is 6, then 4 with the 1 boon. I guess you can get up to like 10, yeah. Wow. Just each 12 damage. Glacier. We love Glacier. Need to be on Ascension where you start with 3 slots, but yes. Is it? 2 plus 1 would be 3. Right? And isn't there 3, then 4 from the 1 would be 7? And then Potion Belt. Or is Potion Belt only plus 2? I thought Potion Belt was plus 3. Health is 2. Cool-headed or hotfix? Funny that we still have to block there. It might have been, like, push dual cast a Frost Orb. So much damage. Focus Strike, Shadow Shield, Gunk Up. Take a Focus Strike. This is 18 plus 8? My HP. It hurts in my HP a lot. Sharp, nimble, swift. We put sharp on this multi-hit card. And now we're hoping for, like, Gardeners, and I draw Reflect or Refract or whatever. Can I, like, block some more? Damage is big damage. Glasswork. I'm done with the glasswork. Now we fight gardeners. And we draw reflect, refract. We draw redact. Does 22 damage. Very stonks. Big stonk. Savage, cool-headed, momentum strike. Scavenge is definitely a card. I'm just gonna jam the refract, but I don't think I can. Kind of want to block. We have only strikes next turn. Maybe we're priced into doing this. Anything nice in here? Panic button. Missed damage on focus strike. I actually think, yeah, I could have killed this with focus strike, I think. What's up, Unicorn? Thank you so much for the head pat. It's Slayin. We're Slayin. Yeah, I'm slaying my Spire right now. You can't hand check me. I'll just let it ride. The odds of hitting at least one Entropic Brew off of an Entropic Brew with 10 slots is 14. Not high, but not unreasonable. We're going infinite with this one, boys. Little did you know about the Potion Infinite. The Potion Infinite that it just works. What if it just works? Compile driver, turbo. Compile driver is draw. We like draw. Draw is nice. 14 twice. It's like +6 damage, or probably focus strike with capacitor, right? Oh. Through the capacitor. I was hoping to maybe go the scavenge first. I think this still works though. Maybe vulnerable potion. Let's just toss him. Okay. Meteor Strike, Consuming Shadow reboot. I mean, we have potential to play Meteor Strike off of Scavenge. That's kind of it. Come back in 2 seconds. What do we think with what can I Meteor Strike for sure? Okay. Alright, we're back. Going infinite with the reptile relic, now that's something. Infinite strength. I'll take the meteor strike. Good card is good. Wait, 4 cards, extra energy, or extra energy, and it goes away. We want to upgrade 4 cards. We have... I don't really want to upgrade these cards at all, actually. Spend 5 gold a turn to get extra energy. It feels really bad, but to be fair, I haven't taken this before. So we're just gonna try it. And see. We're gonna assume that this makes our shops a lot worse. Oh. There's like split from here. Oh, I'll go this way. Just win quickly and there's basically no downside. You're right. You know, sometimes you're just right. You just say things that are right and it's like, wow, you know, you're right. You're so right. Makes the gold zone every time and that like hurts me in my soul. Fight through, sweeping beam, beam cell. I wonder if fight through is like good. It's a good block card. Solid block card. I feel like we're not super about it. Not super into it. Like, we're still going to a shop, right? So... I wonder if I 135 to actually be able to use the shop. Or if drawing a card is good. Yeah. Drawing cards is good, especially if we have energy. See, the unfortunate thing is that I want to Meteor Strike, but it actually doesn't seem good enough. I'll miss the art when they eventually give Fight Through its final artwork. Yeah, Fight Through currently is... He's like eating something, right? I think? Like eating spicy soup or something. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Skim is like acceptable. Where's my turbo? Where's my burbo? It's like 2 dazed. Alright, massive cheat here. Wait, you can look at the compendium in the game? Wait. Because I just wanted to see the art for Fight Through. Oh my god, I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy. Yeah, he's looking at like a spicy soup. It's like spicy ramen. That's pretty funny. I also never noticed that button, yeah. Glacier. Glacier. Huh. Guess it wasn't Glacier. Shit. This is for 30? I mean, we're not dead, but also, shit. It's gonna be a pass. Big pass. Oh. That's it's pretty unfortunate. Want to go to shop. I suppose it's fine because we weren't really, probably weren't buying there. Will be useful for when they add in the bestiary, assuming it'll have attack patterns in there. I wonder about that. Doesn't seem unreasonable to do it. I think we just ritual off the bat. We're in trying not to die mode. Okay. Still nothing here, I don't think. Just rest. Just keep resting. You know, I was really hoping that I was gonna make it to the end of the day, but like my eyes are like struggling to keep my eyes open here. Like way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Spitter good with our capacitor, so we could have more ores. I suppose like Spinner isn't the strongest orb producer. Deck's still not really doing anything. Maybe the cool-headed is fine. Maybe we take the cool-headed and then we're hoping the meteor strike is better. You can say you find chat so boring you're falling asleep. No need to hide it. Ah, shit, you're right. I was trying to be polite, but, you know, I have to be totally honest with you. It's not good, guys. It's not good. I admit it. I have to tell you this. It's not you, it's me. I just find everything you say so boring that I'm falling asleep. It's so mean. No, I woke up at like 4 a.m. today. I slept for maybe 5, like less than 5. I think it was 4 hours. Might have actually been 3. Yeah, like 2 to 5. Almost sub. Thought I might have died there. Almost sub 4 hours. Sub 3. Basically sub 4 hours. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. I was hoping to just kind of make it, but we're struggling. We're struggling. I went to sleep at 4 a.m. today. Yo, what were you up? Gooning? Were you up gooning? It was the sleep speed run. Almost hit sub 3. Almost. I almost did. I almost hit the sub 3. I think my PB is like sub 2. And it was like before a shift. It was really bad. I had a really, really bad time that day. Definitely up there for worst days. Worst days of my life. Because it wasn't like just the 2 hours, you know, like obviously that wasn't great. It was accompanied by the feel bads. It was feel bads and on 2 hours of sleep, and I'm like, gosh. Wow, we're just dead. We just died. What the hell? Look at all this gas in our deck. What the fuck? So much gas. We draw 3 strikes. Fuck me, dude. What was our opener for this fight? Was it possible to just like... I guess if I just leave, like, Glacier in play? Is that good? I guess I could have scavenged here, too. With the thought that I would draw, like, cool-headeds and skins. We know we don't, but... I'm just thinking... Or have we dual-casted? We also haven't dual-casted, so I guess... This is actually an option, too. Technically, I don't know if we like win when we don't have it's an exhaust refract, because refract was kind of our damage, right? But yeah, if we like dual cast here, then we're not taking 1 billion damage. We still die on this turn, I guess. If I had 5 more block from the speed potion, this would have been 8. Plus 5, 13. 23 plus 9, 32. It's dealing 9, 18, 27 plus 6 is 33. We would have been dead anyways. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I was drawing, but basically yes in this case. Talked about sleep too much, so he sent you there. Sent you to sleep? Damn shit. So true. Hello, Timu Jean? That's really mean. Why would you say that? Why do you say mean things to me? Is there like a particular reason? Am I just that bullyable? I want to say that I don't want to start another run because I'm so tired. Well, yes. What's the reason? Why would you do that? Why would you just be mean? Alright, we just run it down. We just run it down and jam it. Any plans to play the new Dad game? Oh, I saw that. Or rather, I saw people, playing it. Pragmata, yeah. I heard that it is Dad Sim, the game. I was thinking about it. But also I told myself I'm just gonna, be really stubborn and just play Slay the Spire 2. So that I can, like, focus on other things. Because I basically show up for 2 hours, attempt to say at least one thing that is funny so that I can clip it, and then I get off. And then I also stop stream, but... Spire is also fun. Well, the thing is, it's like, I think I would want to play it, but I just... Like, I'm trying to be... Like... There's a term for this. It's like, obstinate. I'm trying to be obstinate in playing Spire. And it's possible that, like... You know, it's just... it's not there, and I don't have to be forcing myself to play Spire. Not that I am forcing myself to play Spire. It's just more like... Yeah, I just won't think about it, and then I'll play Spire. But... Meteor card gambit addiction? I mean, I might honestly play Pragmata, like, by myself. Funny man, say the funny thing, so can... Say the funny, so can sleep. I have to think of a joke now. I don't know if I have any jokes. Chat, do you have any jokes? I feel like I need a joke to tell this person so that they can go to sleep. Come on, help. Help, please. Please. Please, I need jokes. Flares? Wait, I don't get it. Lara's the joke? What? My life? What are all... These aren't even jokes! You're just saying things! Those statements! One of those is a name. What do you mean? None of these are jokes. Oh wait, jokes have a meaning? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I'm gonna put steady on Flick Flack because it makes it easier to discard it. Shit. No, I spent gold, which means I can't buy the footwork. We're so trash at this game. Unfortunate event to get that early. Yeah. Pretty unlucky. Holy strikes. Holy defense. Thought of a joke a long time ago and wrote it down. Who wrote it down? Hey. Man, I hope there's a common Sly enabler that I can draft. That'd be pretty good. I hope I can prepare myself appropriately for it. Come on. Holy shit. Well. This sure is, I guess we just heal. The problem with adding the card is that, like, the card can be so bad. Dreamcatcher. A random fun fact today in my mind, but I lost it. Getting a pre-upgraded Fumes or Pinpoint is pretty great. Yeah, I was just hoping that my decision to use a... Oh, if I Flex Potion, these guys would have just been dead, right? Paying a lot of attention. I even thought about the potion before I started this fight, and then I, like, did not follow through with it at all. You take those. Can I fight 2 elites? I'll probably fight 2 elites. I have 2 potions. What is my plan for this boss? It's a haze. I feel like I'm looking for a discard outlet. Or a footwork. Defensive scaling. Some kind of block plan. Suppose we have oddly smooth stones, so that means dodge and roll is better. I mean, we don't actually want to flip it over while it has a big ore. Now it goes to 71. Strike dummy. And then some strike pluses that I think I'm good without. Oh, we have Dreamcatcher! Bubble Bubble. Do a little bit more damage. The one dude who does not give a shit that I do a bit more damage. Tracking untouchable. Give me a prepared. Holy... Oh my god. I feel like every time I take 2 noxious fumes, I get into trouble. Which is exactly why I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna remove a strike. Lyrilyte fact number 187. Due to constant risk of physical trauma, their foreheads are extremely sturdy. No, that's not... the reason your foreheads are sturdy is not for physical trauma. It's so that it's easier for me to grind against it. You gotta get... At least get the physiology reasons correct, please. Okay? Is this an upgrade bubble? Like, we don't actually have discard outlets. I was just hoping that we were gonna find them. Maybe it wasn't upgrade anything and it was just like, you know. Maybe it was something else. That was our, like, only scaling, right? Ooh, maybe we could have waited until we drew bubble? No, that doesn't work either. Alright. Are we slaying? I do believe we are attempting to slay. We're certainly trying to do some slaying. Struggling a little bit. It's 26 to 23. That's lethal next turn. Let's go. At least we got the helm, so if you can get a few outlets, you have a good backbone for sly stuff. Yeah. It's a burst. I mean, it could be like assassinate just to make like our opener a little bit better. But burst is definitely the easy seems good card. I think we just take the burst. Let's not overthink it. Burst double poison looks so good. Enchant a card with clone. What if I gave Noxious Fumes clone? Is that good? I don't actually know if that's good or not, to be completely honest with you. Because I could have so many Noxious Fumes, and then there'll be so much poison. Yeah. It's a shame we don't have, like, an actually good card, like Adrenaline or something. Of, like, you know. You just can't block. Yeah. You would hit the clone button maybe twice anymore, and you would just die before you get set up. That's my thing, is that, like, is it worth it then to even go for it, or do I just go Pale's Tears so that I can block more? I think we just take the Energy Relic to block more. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like I don't get the clone option very often. As in, I don't see them in my runs. And I want to be able to use it. But the problem is, I just, like, it's just not very good. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna take the energy. Clone Bubble? Definitely not. Because then we're gonna draw all of them. It's gonna have no poison, and it doesn't work. Right? Okay. We're still looking for a Sly enabler. See, like here, where Bubble Bubble does not do anything. Oh, I forgot to play my relic correctly. My bad. I love immediately forgetting about my relic. Blocks for 4. This tactician blocks for 4. That's just so funny to me. Wow! Wow, damage. Look at all that damage. It's not here, guys. It's not here, it's not anywhere. It's just nowhere to be found. Yep. The enablers. Where are they? The acro nerf is really hitting you. The thing is, like, it could have been dagger throw. Like, I would take a dagger throw. I would take a dagger throw. I would take a prepared. I would take fucking anything to discard my cards. If you'd have taken assassinate, that could have been a fun clone target. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet. Just have 7, like... I could have 6 or 7 assassinates in my starting hand. I could have 6 if I only cloned it up to 6, and I could have 7 if I cloned it past that. I could have 4, 6, or 7. God. So I feel like I need to block all these things. Thank you for the bonk. That's pretty funny. Thank you. I could actually end up with 6 or 7 of them. Like, actually. Oh, you're bonking me again. What the heck? How would one clone to 6 specifically? Oh, I guess it only goes 4-8. Oh, my bad. I assumed that there was a clone number that could put me up to 6. But no, you're correct. I would not actually be able to do it. What a shame. And that's not very funny? Yeah. Instead of being funny because it happened to circumstantially actually be a thing that I could do, it's instead cringe. Because it is not a thing that I can do. Well, I feel like I'm not playing this bubble. Just blocking. Bonk was deserved. How the times have changed. Instead of getting bonked for making some commentary about the monsters in Slay the Spire, I'm getting bonked because I have brain rot. Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to bonk people for having brain rot? What's the difference? Aw, shit. If I remembered anything that I said 6 seconds ago, I would let you know, but... Reflex, Finisher, Predator. Holy shit, dude. Where the hell? Dude, like... Anything, bro. Please. Do I take this Speedster and then... become Burst Escape Plan / Backflip the deck? Still looking for a lot of the same stuff. Adwa 3. don't think so. I think we're... I'm gonna discard the Swift Potion for this Poison Potion. The reason being, if I draw the Bubble at an awkward time, then I can just Flex Potion it, or Poison Potion it. Gunnar Brain Rot versus whatever 6/7 Brain Rot is. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I guess they're pretty same. They're pretty same, but they're a little different. Why can't you be rotten both ways? I mean, I am. It just depends on the day, you know? Depends what we're feeling. Dang. Didn't feel very good. I was saving that Flex Potion for the worm. There's the dagger throw that I wanted. And I think we're priced into taking it now. Doesn't even matter, man. Doesn't matter. We're not even gonna make it to there. We don't backflip because we want to draw the bubble. We would have backflipped into the bubble and it would have been really bad. What does battery get you in real life? Don't say energized. They'll use it against you in court. Am I dead? This is 22. Maybe if I dagger through first. I guess escape plane didn't block, right? Because I... Was that because I drew not a thing? Oh, did I draw the dagger throw off the escape plane? Hold on a second. Or did I have the dagger throw in hand? It was on the left, so I think I had it in hand. Try to do the same stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think we played this fine, just for the record. Oh, I guess if we did that the other way around, then we would have had one more block. So we'd be at 10 here. We had the dagger throw. Hard to say that you dagger throw before the escape plan, though, right? Because, right? Yeah, we're just dead. It's okay. It's okay. Not quite the top. Yeah, I wonder if we misplayed the toxic fight. It didn't feel like we did. We poisoned the one thing and then so that we could bubble it. It didn't play noxious fumes, so the second bubble we drew was bad. Not sure. Why isn't it a pepper and battery? And besides, why are they seasoning the battery? There are laws about inflicting emotional distress, but they are very hard to win, but potentially. Can I sue my entire chat for emotionally distressing me by giving me bad puns? Sentencing is based on a lot of factors. Yeah, usually like commas and periods, right? Sometimes capitalization. Maybe a semicolon if you're spicy. Okay. I like that joke a lot. Yay! Yay, we make people happy. Yay, I'm funny. Yay, sometimes I'm funny. That sounds like you want us to be punished. If I say yes, does that make me an S? If I say that I want to be punished, is that okay? Is that socially acceptable? Am I allowed to be into that? Lyria bro showed me a fucking it was like a short that was like when bro finally gets the dommy mommy that they wanted, and then it was just single word captions that were like bully them until they cry and come, and I'm like, ah shit. You can't just show me that, bro. We're in a restaurant. Fortunately, you know, we're a ways away from that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Probably need to take a nap. I didn't want to take a nap today, and I probably wouldn't if I didn't have to go out. But I have a painting class tonight, so I have to go. Do that. Alrighty. If you're still here, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support as always. And we'll see you all next time. More Spire tomorrow. Hopefully more than sub 3 hours of sleep. Next time I'll be sub 2 hours of sleep. I'll have beaten my speedrun record. Alright. See y'all. Bye.